All right, let me set this up. I tried to do
You can't call it right, your brother. You once made that video earlier.
Yeah, but I couldn't. Yeah, but my internet kept messing up, you know, while I was rolling, and I had to give it up. It just kept going out and just, you know, wouldn't stick. So I'm gonna try to talk about that now. I'm in a better place. I'm not moving, so I should be all right. Well, Twin in the house already. We live. Twin is in the house already.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Twin.
Matter of fact, I was just getting a full house when you know, my internet just wouldn't hit a bad spot, and it just wouldn't stick. So I just gave up on it. Twin said, "What's up, Taalik?"
Oh, okay. Tell him I send my greetings to him.
And Earthman is in the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I send my greetings to Brother Twin Pyramid and the rest of those that's already in the comment section as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they was there earlier. All right, let me try to wake up a little bit, because actually I'm tired, but I want to do this video. In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Earthman says, peace, Brother Eric.
Peace as well to you also, brother.
And
Earthman.
Yeah. And I'm the mighty one, Angel Snub 7. On the floor with me is the new soul brother number 1 I heard in the video.
like brother you say, I'm second to none.
I heard that. I'm the mighty Angel Snub 7 with brother soul brother number 1 to live, and I'm soul brother number 1.A, I guess. I don't I don't want to be number 2, 1.7 or something. 1.9. Soul brother 1.9 in the house with y'all tonight, along with soul brother number 1, Brother Taalik. And this, of course, is the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I would hope that you have subscribed to Brother Taalik's video. They say great minds think alike. If you subscribe to his channel, then you would know Brother Taalik was speaking earlier on this very topic. I was thinking about it myself, but due to technical difficulties, I was not able to do so. So now we are in a better place. So perhaps we can get on this subject. I wanted to say, and I did so earlier, I just go backtrack where I from the first video that I tried to start. I was talking about being a young boy and just being a child. Once I learned about this situation that we was in, I just naturally gravitated, and I wanted to get us out of this condition. I wanted to fight as a child. And there was no adults that had that spirit. There was no adults that wanted to. They was happy, I guess, content. You know, my mother didn't try to do anything. Father, grandfather, uncles. You know, I had some relatives that joined the Nation of Islam. That was it. But basically, everybody around Seemed like they didn't have a care in the world. But of course, they reaped the benefits from anything anybody did do. You know, that's pathetic. Remind me of the story of the little red hen, when the little red hen asked everybody, would you help me put some seeds in the ground and grow some wheat? Man, I don't have time. I got other things to do. So when the wheat grow, can somebody help me harvest the wheat? And I got something else done or whatever. Can you help me grind the wheat? No, I ain't got nothing else to do. Got something better to do. You know, I'm going to see Allah or something, you know, whatever. So the little red hen finally had to do all the work and bake the bread. Then here come all these suckers. She said, is there anybody here want to help me eat the bread? Oh yeah, I helped you eat that bread. Is it still hot? Oh, you know, everybody want to come running once the bread get baked. And she said, y'all can kick rocks. You ain't get a damn thing here. See, that's the way I feel. I'm not going to go out here and do nothing. I'm not going to go out here and do all the work, put the seeds in the ground, grind the wheat, bake the bread, then have all these happy Negroes come around talking about, oh yeah, I'm ready to eat. No, I'm not going to do that. You ain't going to get a damn thing here. Whatever I do is going to be for me and mine, those who actually helped in the work. Because I'm not a Messiah. If Negroes live, so be it. If they die, so be it. Now, if you want to live, we can try to get together and live together. Your ass want to die, so be it. I'm not a Messiah. I don't know, brother soul number one might want to say y'all ass. I don't know.
I'm gonna let you keep that title, brother. But you know, I just, you know, I just thought it'd be a little sound, a little nice, you know.
Oh,
to say for a change.
Yeah.
You know, say number one, but I usually just say in my videos, I usually just say, this is your soul brother Taalik, and just leave it at that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But I will continue that. But I just, you know, I just thought occasionally that'd be a little nice.
Yeah, it was nice. But you was just happy. You know, you was happy. I understand, bro.
Yeah, but that's your. But you know, that's your title. I'm not gonna steal that from you like Maurice stole the Mississippi campaign. I ain't with that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about that a little bit in just a second.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, I'm growing up, and you would think somebody with my mindset or mentality, you would think somebody I would easily be able to mesh with, you know, pro-black folks, black conscious, you know, the comedic, all these folks that claim that they are awake. You would think we shouldn't have no problems with that. If you and me both know we are in a bad situation, you would think out of all the people in the country, those who know that we're in bad shape, they should be the most to get along with. But as you know, that's not the case. That's not the case. You have people calling themselves your brother and sister, and they have other agendas. They have other things on their mind. They are not interested in your being family to them. They are looking at you as a piece of meat. Can you donate to my GoFundMe and my Cash App? Can you, if you're a woman, God told me to tell you that you need to spread your legs for me. That's what God told me. Are you sure? Yeah, I have a direct connection to God, you know. You know, there's always a gimmick. There's always a gimmick. Now, recently,
I bet you, wait a minute, hold up. I bet you one of the pastors and probably told one of the women that one time.
Oh, yeah.
God told them that they need to spread their legs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Elijah, Elijah Muhammad used that to justify. He said that Allah told him that he needed to put his seed in fertile soil. That was an order he said came from God. He never wrote about this order in any of his books. He never talked about it. He was behind the scenes doing the nasty, old ass sick man. Now, the reason why I am the way I am is because of Elijah Muhammad's teaching. So I love that man. I mean, that was really, Elijah Muhammad really was my father. He was the father figure for me as a child growing up. But at the same time, Elijah Muhammad told me, this is what Elijah Muhammad taught me. He said, stand with right, no matter what. And to me, his activities was not right. What they done to Malcolm was not right. And I cannot stand with him because he, as far as I'm concerned, he was in the wrong. Farrakhan was in the wrong for saying those things and all those threats and laughing and rejoicing when they killed that man. That's wrong. It's wrong. I'm not going to stand with that. Just like my own father or mother or cousin, I don't care who you are. When you're wrong, I cannot stand with you when you're wrong. I cannot do that. I don't care who you are. And see, this is what Elijah Muhammad taught me. So when Elijah Muhammad taught me not to be a robot, Elijah Muhammad taught his followers, he taught the FOI not to be a robot, to think for yourself, to stand up on what's right, protect the black woman. That's what Malcolm X was doing. He's protecting the black woman from exploitation. But when Malcolm did what he was taught, now you got a problem. Because all this that you teaching is against for somebody else, not me. It don't apply to me. But it does. Because right is right, wrong is wrong. When you do wrong, then I cannot stand with you. As long as you doing the right thing, as long as you righteous, I can stand with that. But Elijah Muhammad and those Muslims, and this is another thing. The Quran clearly says, hey, what's up there, Frank? The Quran clearly says that when it comes to another Muslim, or really anybody, argue in the best manner. They did not handle that whole situation in the best manner. They became emotional, they became reactionary, and it ended up in the death of a good man. And it actually caused the Nation of Islam to go backwards. It would never be what it could have done, what it could have grown into. Who knows what the Nation of Islam really could have ended up being? That was a big mistake that they made. They paid for it, and they continue to pay for it. All those who believe that way right now, that Malcolm thing always going to be hanging over them. And the reason why it's going to hang over them is because they refuse to acknowledge the full responsibility of what those people in 1960 done. It was childish, it was immature, it was irresponsible, it was all those things. It really messed. I'm gonna tell you, the Nation of Islam really had it going on. If you do your research, you will see that the Nation of Islam, after the Marcus Garvey movement, they had the most respect among the black community. They were in neighborhoods, like if you went to New York, Muslim business didn't even have bars. They didn't have those those steel doors to close at night, because people respected the Nation of Islam. They lost all that. Anything they get now, They better have bars. They better have those things, those steel doors. It's not, people don't have respect for the Nation of Islam like they used to. They blew it. And sometimes you only get one chance in life. Like Mr. Farrakhan. Farrakhan had the opportunity of a lifetime. Over 1 million men. He had the ears of all of Black America, all of Soul America in 1995. This was his chance to be the one leader, the one plan that all of us can get up under, the one umbrella. This man blew everything. He gonna come to the Million Man March talking about the science, the science of the dollar bill, the history of the capital of America. And I'm like, what does this do? You know, I was there at the Million Man March. And the brothers was in the background. They was like, what is this man? You know, they looking at each other. Like, what? They thinking they really gonna hear a plan of action. They really think they're gonna really hear something that they can really get a hold of, and everybody was disappointed. I don't give a damn about what Brother Ben X and Wesley and all. I was there. I was in the crowd. I heard the brothers mumbling. I saw the disappointment. I was disappointed. The people I brought with me was disappointed. They were like, what the hell is this guy talking about? The only reason why people stayed the way they did, simply out of respect for the moment. They was ready to leave. We came all this way just to, you know, to get nothing. But
to hear him talk about the dollar bill.
Yeah, the dollar bill. I mean, you can listen to the speech if you want to. It's on YouTube, the Million Man March speech. Boring as hell, tacky.
And I heard that they was all flying $1 bills too, to drop in the bucket.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they was dropping. They wanted a silent connection. Don't put no change in the buckets.
Well, they said don't even put no change in the bucket.
You always want a silent, charity thing, you know.
Oh man, come on.
Want everything to be light, you know. Put too much change in them buckets, that's too heavy to carry. So Farrakhan did that, and the people that they, you know, people that some of these folks call Uncle Toms and Coons, they went on the radio and television laughing at Farrakhan for blowing it. They said, man, this guy had the ears of Black America. He blew it, talking all that crazy ass nonsense. Next thing you know, Farrakhan couldn't take the heat. He get on an airplane, talk about God told him to go to Iraq and do an Islamic tour. No, your Negro ass can't stand the heat in America. Everybody laughing at you. And then he went on this tour to get away from, see what kind of leader is that? Now here you are, supposed to be the leader. You're the general, hyping these people up, and then you take off. What kind of general is that? What kind of leader is that? Because you can't handle the heat because all these other cats is talking about you and laughing at you. Because Farrakhan knew he blew it. Because Farrakhan know he's not a leader. He's not a leader like that. He can inspire. He's a good talker. He's not a leader. He has no creativity. He has no vision. You cannot even begin to compare him with somebody like Malcolm X. That's why Elijah Muhammad loved Malcolm X, because when Malcolm X joined, Malcolm X just started taking charge. And Elijah Muhammad's like, look at this man. You know, he just took charge. Farrakhan has to wait for instructions. Malcolm wasn't that kind of person. Malcolm just started taking charge. And if there was things that Malcolm X wanted to do, Elijah Muhammad wasn't very sure. He said, okay, go ahead and do it. But that's the way Malcolm was. He was creative. He wanted everybody to know about this teaching. Farrakhan is not like that. Farrakhan is riding off the coattails of the crumbs that Malcolm left. So, just recently, myself and Sister Nova and Brother Taalik was there also. Just recently, Sunday, we had a live stream. And we talked about Black Hebrew Israelites. And didn't you know, our friendly neighborhood Alquan showed up. This guy cannot stay away. And what Alquan really need to do, he need to just go ahead and accept reality. That's what he need to do. But see, they caught up in all this stuff. They can't embrace reality. They can't accept things for really what they are. He caught up in all that old black conscious kind of stuff. So he comes on the broadcast and asks Sister Nova some questions. Now, mind you, what you don't know, brothers and sisters, brothers in the chat room, sisters probably be on later on. I just know that it's just brothers in the chat room right now. And for all of you who will be listening to this broadcast later, what you don't know is Alquan was on a video made by this guy named Guy Nollywood Jr., where he's talking about myself, he's talking about Sister Noble and Talib, he's talking about the Mississippi campaign, talking about us like we trash. And Alquan was there agreeing with him. And he was telling God Nollywood how I'm scared of him and how I block him because I'm scared of him and all this stuff. And so, you know, God Nollywood has a problem with me. Alquan, they get together and they're having a good, good fun fest talking ill of this platform. I already know this. But here he comes, and if you notice, I let him come and talk. You may say, well, why would you let him come and talk on your platform when clearly this man is a piece of garbage, a piece of trash? I want to prove this point here. See, he don't know that I know that he was just on this video. It's been flagged down. I don't know who did it. I don't care. But somebody flagged it down for hate speech. But before it was flagged down, I saw Alquan going back and forth with this guy talking dirt about me. But at the same time, now here he come on my platform skinning and grinning. You cannot call a rat my brother. See, people like this are rats. You would think that people that's pro-black, Kemetic, Hebrew Israelites, all of us that know that we are in a bad situation, you would think that this type of people or person with this mindset, you would think that we all should be best buddies and friends. That's not how it goes. See, the reason why I let this man come on my platform and run his mouth like that is because I am merciful. I love our people. I understand you ignorant and you're silly and you're stupid. I understand that. And the door is always open. But see, I also understand that this person here is a rat. We've been dealing with this rat. And the rat continues to expose who they really are. So he gonna come on the platform and try to get Sister Noble all caught up, asking her these questions. He kept asking her about belief. And I started to intervene, but I'm like, Sister Noble can handle this cat. And she did. See, we have a lot of sickness in the pro-black community because we've been nothing. We've been called nigger all our lives. So many of these people that get caught up in all these, this pro-black stuff, they want to impress other slaves. So Aquan is the kind of guy, he goes around all over YouTube and he wants to try to prove and show that he is the most intelligent of all the slaves on the plantation. That's what he does with his questions. That's his purpose. His purpose is to prove to himself, prove to the other slaves, instead of, look, I know you don't agree with this. I know you don't agree with that. Why don't we concentrate on what we have in common and build from there? That's not their purpose. Their purpose is, as in the case of Aquan wants to show you, I'm the head Negro in charge. I'm the smartest. I'm the most intelligent. Follow me. I'm the best brain. It's a need for celebrity. It's not a need to solve the problem. It's a need, look at me. That's what it is. A need to look at me. So I have people that will come to me, oh, Aquan is like that. He just wants your brotherhood. Won't you sit, won't y'all iron things out? Brother God in Hollywood Jr., the RBG Nation fella that don't have a nation. Why don't you just iron things out? It was a beautiful thing. And you remember, a lot of you who have been around, at least within the last 2 years, you remember when Aquan, this faceless guy, then you had Brother Craig, and there was a Brother Bakari, and there was Maurice Muhammad, and this guy Nollywood Jr. All of us was on this platform. And when the people saw all of us on this platform, it was very inspiring. You could tell by the comments. They love that unity. They love that coming together. But these people are so sick. They don't care really about what the people are like, because they're not here for the people, even though they say that with their mouths. They are here for themselves. Now, as you know, my platform is not big. I only get 10 views, 10 subscribers. I don't have a lot. But I shared what I got with my brothers. So I invited Maurice Muhammad to my platform. I invited Craig to my platform. I invited Alquan, and I invited these guys to my platform. I shared what I got. And we came together, and the people loved it. Maurice Muhammad, his channel was doing nothing. Guy Nollywood channel was doing nothing. All these guys had nothing going on until they came to Angel Snub 7, the Reality's Temple, and got together on this platform. This is a fact. Maurice's channel been around for I don't know how long. His channel didn't start popping until he started coming here. Craig and Guy, all them guys had things going on, went down to nothing. They didn't start getting something going till they came here. Now, I don't know about Alquan, because Alquan likes messing with folks, been doing that for years. I don't know about Alquan. But clearly, there was something about the Reality's Temple that made Alquan, because I did not invite him. I didn't go looking for Alquan. Alquan came here. And the people enjoyed the unity. Just like they would enjoy if they saw Farrakhan and the Hebrew Israelites and the Kemetic folks and all of us together. That's very inspiring. But these people are so selfish. They have another agenda. They don't give a damn. You say you want the people together. You say you want unity. Here you are causing what you claim that you want. But you can't stand it because you got another agenda. And you're not nobody's brother. So the first thing that happened, as you know, Maurice Muhammad decided to take the concept of the Mississippi Campaign, call it Mississippi Campaign, and cause confusion among the people. And the other people, the other brothers, if you want to call them that, didn't say nothing. But behind his back, they would tell me, Maurice is wrong. Well, if Maurice is wrong, why don't you check your brother and help him see the light? Because sometimes we so blind, sometimes we get caught up in our own, what we want for ourselves. We don't see it. But they fed him. That's why he became what he became. They fed him in his error. They fed him in his being wrong. You don't come into another man's house and then rob him. And then you want to call yourself a brother. And these other people that's supposed to be brothers, they stand in the background and they are silent. The reason why they act the way they done is because Maurice Muhammad, even though he's a Muslim, he will support their African belief. And they know I don't. So, since they like Maurice's position better, they support him even though he's wrong. And what he did to his brother, you was invited to another man's house and then you rip him off. Didn't see that coming. So, over time, this goes back and forth and blah, blah, blah. These people you try to work with, and you see there's no, it's never going to happen because they're selfish. So I understand you're wanting, to see better. But the reality is, everybody here is not here for the same thing. Because on this platform, I don't care whether you're male or female, your sexual orientation, if you're married to a white woman, if you smoke weed, I don't give a damn. I'm going to work with you for the best interest of us as a people. We're going to work it out as family. I'm not going to sit here and try to force you to do a damn thing. As many of you know, myself and Sister Noble been dating. And when we first started dating, she was an all-out Christian. It was an argument and a debate almost every day with her. She trying to tell me about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I think sometimes I told you about it a little bit, Taalik.
Yeah.
But Sister Noble also, at one time, she called herself an atheist. So she's been an atheist, more so Christian, and also a Hebrew Israelite. The reason why I hung in with Sister Noble is because Sister Noble is a self-thinker. And what Sister...
Oh, go ahead. And what I respect about her as being a self-thinker is that here it is, this is a woman. And you got all these men on here claiming that they men and act like girls.
True that.
So how that make them look compared to her? I'm just keeping it real. We keep it real from this platform, you know?
Yeah. Now, what Sister Noble would tell you is I never, as long as we've been talking, I'm going to state my position. I'm going to state my opinion. She would tell you when she was a Christian, I never tried to convert her. I never tried to force my opinion, my ideas on her. I accepted her as the good Christian, a good sister. That's all I saw. She would tell you, I never try to force her not to believe in Jesus. I went to her church. I met her pastor. I met the people in her church. And of course, you know, when you go to the church, they're going to try to, you need to be here and accept my Lord Jesus Christ and all that kind of good stuff. So I went with her to church. I never tried to force myself. You should never try to force yourself, your ideas or anything on people. Allow them in their own good time. If it's ever going to happen, they'll do it themselves. You just be you and keep trucking. Keep rolling. I'm just going to be me. Here she is with a brother. I'm just as Christian as she is, if not more. And I don't need any God. She see what I do as far as charity is concerned and how I treat people and all this. I don't need a God to care about others. And then just one day, all of a sudden one day, there was a circumstance that happened and she said, to hell with religion. I knew she was going to snap out of it because she was a self-thinker. I knew sooner or later she was going to break out of it. And see, this is something that we need to see as far as dealing with our people here. We need to leave folks alone. Tell people what you want them to know and leave them alone. Stop trying to force things on people. But that is what Maurice Muhammad does, God Nollywood Jr., these people, Alquan. They want to try to force their idea, what they think, on other people. And these people are not going to accept it because they're not interested. That's good for you. So, here you are, you have these guys, and you have a person like God Nollywood Jr. Now, when all this was going down, I told them guys, I said, if you side with Maurice Muhammad, if you support him in his wrong, he's going to turn on you. They laughed. And they made mockery of myself. They made mockery of Brother Taalik. They made mockery of the Mississippi Campaign. And they joined with Maurice Muhammad in his wrong. Then one day, Maurice Muhammad fronted these guys off in a public video. And it was so bad, they started threatening each other, talking about going to each other's house, killing folks. You know, it was really, really crazy. Did you hear that video, Brother Taalik?
Yeah, you the one that put me on to that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you had sent me the link to it or something like that.
Yeah. And so here comes the fella, the RBG Nation guy, Guy Nollywood Jr. He's angry and mad. He's mad at Maurice Muhammad, making all kinds of I hate Maurice Muhammad video. Now, after all what he's done, talk about me, talk about Brother Taalik, put down the Mississippi Campaign. Now he's going to come after Maurice Muhammad, put his foot up his ass. Now he comes to me talking about, man, you was right. You was right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what I said. I'm sorry. And you may say, well, if he told you he's sorry, well, why is this guy mad at you right now? He's mad at me because I told him, if you apologize to me, you got to apologize to Brother Taalik. And he was like, because myself and Brother Taalik, we on the same team. Taalik has never strayed away from this road. Never. And I know for a fact, and I will say this on air, I know sometimes when Brother Taalik called me, sometimes I know I can piss him off sometimes. I'm very sure I do. I be in those moods sometimes. But Brother Taalik is still here rolling. I mean, we can't be happy in good moods all the damn time. That's just life. But Brother Taalik is right here. Brother Taalik is still strong right here. And you made mockery of me. You made mockery of him because the Mississippi Campaign is mine and it's Taalik's also. And he got angry because I told him I cannot accept your apology. Now he's all mad and angry and upset. That's your business, sir. You came out into the public and made mockery of the Mississippi Campaign, myself and Taalik. Then you need to go to the public and you need to publicly apologize to the public about what you said about me, Taalik, and the Mississippi Campaign. You can't do that. Your apology don't mean a damn thing to me. Take your ass back to your RBG Nation. And that's why he's upset. When you listen to him talk, he got all these other things he brings into play. That's not why he's upset. He's upset because I would not accept his apology. Also, you know this platform does not promote all that African stuff. If you come to this platform with all that black conscious African stuff by yourself, what you think gonna happen to you? And everybody here ain't down with all that African stuff. So he's angry. You teamed up against me and put me in. No, sir. You knew where you was coming. Just like if I go on his platform or I go on Maurice Muhammad's platform, I know what I got to deal with. You already know that. But I'm not like you. If I can't handle the heat, I just say, well, I'm just gonna leave. That's all I would do. Just leave. But no, just like Brother Talib said earlier about these guys. These guys are emotional, they're reactionary. And so you got these people trying to tear down the Mississippi campaign, make it mockery of myself. Now, Sister Noah haven't even said nothing about these people. Just the fact that she's here on this platform, she's a drug addict, and she's ugly. You know, that's the thing that these guys have been doing. And so you actually think that anytime in the future, I won't have anything to do with these people. That's never going to happen. They have proven that they are a rat, and a rat can never be your brother. I've given these people, and you've seen the videos, over and over. I try to work with these people, but they don't have the right mentality. They don't have the right mindset because they are rats. They are not your brother. They are not your sister. They are racist wannabes. They have another agenda. They want you to be a damn slave, and they want to be the slave owner. They want to tell you when to wake up, when to take a dump. They want to tell you how to think, all that. That's not what's going to happen here. So no, I don't want nothing to do with these people. With all respect, please don't ask me to try to get with them. It's been a wonderful year without them on my platform. A better year. An awesome year without confusion and division and jealousy and envy and all this negative energy that this trash brought to my platform. We swept the floor up. I'm not going to take the broom and sweep the trash back in the house. They're not coming back into this house again. Never. There's no reason, because they have proved what they are. You're not going to see Alquan coming in this house again. That was the last opportunity. Don't want nothing to do with him. He's trash. The only thing on his mind is to go to these platforms, and he wants to try to show off in front of some other fools, look how smart I am. Instead of, how can we work together to solve this problem once and for all? It's about me. Look at me. Look how smart I am. Look what I can do. I'm smarter than Angel Snub Number 7. I'm smarter than Sonetta. I'm smarter than Brother Jabari. I'm smarter than everybody. That's all Alquan is about. What is he accomplishing? He's accomplishing absolutely nothing. All those people on his platform, and they won't donate and give him nothing. That's right. I stay a chief. What's up there, E. Robertson? Man worship. We're not here to worship no damn body. We are here to liberate. Hey, what's up there, Planet? We are here and we are wanting to liberate our people from this damn racist once and for all. I do not want Talib to worship me. I am not going to worship Talib. Hey, what's up there, Andre? We want to solve this problem once and for all, and being older people, myself and Talib, being older people, before we take our last breath, we would hope that those of you who are left, you will be on your way. Look, Alquan, I will let him come to my chat room, but he's not never coming to my live again. Never. Because you are trash. You're not real. You do not have a good heart, a good conscience. You can go and play with other people. There is nothing. See, Aquan wasn't here when I talked earlier. I saw you on God Nollywood's video talking about me like a dog. You and him going back and forth. So that make you a rat. That makes you trash. And see, God Nollywood, hey, what's up there, Sister Karen? See, God Nollywood don't know that your happy ass went from talking with him, then you came to this platform skinning and grinning. See, that's trash. See, that's deception. See, that's not being real. That's being fake. You cannot unite with nobody when they're not real. These people are not real. They out for selfish means. They are out for themselves. Umar Johnson, when you listen to Umar Johnson, it's all about him. My school, FDMG Academy. He names all the streets after him. It's all about Umar Johnson. When you listen to Mr. Farrakhan, oh, I'm the divine. Look how great I am. I have evolved so much. Mr. Farrakhan, the last Savior's Day speech, if you listen to his speech, Mr. Farrakhan talked about 4 hours about himself. What kind of ego crap is that? 4 hours about him, how great he is. I'm like, wow. And when you finish, the murder rate in your city, Mr. Farrakhan, while you was talking, somebody was getting shot. Somebody was becoming a brand new drug addict. Some child was being sexually molested. All that stuff was going on right there in the neighborhood where your temple is at. So, hey, I'm glad all the trash is gone. When we have live streams now, you can actually enjoy the live stream. You can actually enjoy the camaraderie, and you listening to people that actually care about all of us. All of us. Not a particular section. Oh, well, if you smoke, if you drink. No, all of us. Come as you are and help improve us. And as we evolve as a people, we can clean ourselves up as we progress as a people. So, you cannot, when you look at the behaviors and the character, these people have no character, they have no integrity at all, none. You can't build nothing with them. And as you can see, they have nothing. It's thousands of these people with this mindset, hundreds of these people with this mindset. What do they have? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. And never gonna have nothing. The only one who got something is the leadership, who parasiting, exploiting these other people that cannot think for themselves. Now, you want to know something? You want to know something? I did say I was going to allow Alquan. I did say I was going to allow Alquan in my chat. I'm not going to do that either. not want no trash on my board. Bye-bye, Alquan. Don't want to hear from you no more. Go with the other trash. I don't care about nothing these pieces of filth have to say. So, after all the trash was put out, haven't you been able to enjoy the live stream much better? You're right, Legend. Actually, the views, since they've been gone, the views have increased and everything. Hey, what's up there, Miguel? Everything is much better after we took out the trash, after all the trash went away. All that African, pro-black, all that garbage. See, it's divisive. Wherever you find that African stuff, pro-black, black conscious, the only thing it creates is division and hatred, and it damn sure do not create unity. So with that said, I got that rant off my chest, and Alquan actually made me very happy, gave me the opportunity to block him. Well, hey, Chris, you can be an African, but see, the only thing I'm saying is be a good person. These people are not good people. I can accept you being an African. I can accept you being a Hebrew. I have Hebrew brothers and sisters come to my channel, and Christians, and even white folks.
Wait a minute, hold on, excuse me for no disrespect, brother. But we've even had people from the LGBT community come to our platform. So what? I mean, you know.
Yeah, right.
That mean they excluded too? Nah, brother. They deserve justice too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Angel Snubbing Up 7, I really represent our people. All of them. All of them deserve freedom, justice, and equality. It's not my call. It's not my call to say they don't. That does not mean that you approve of weed smoking, that you approve of marrying white folks, that you approve of whatever it is. That's not what it means. I have nothing to do with that.
Let's not get that twisted, too.
Yeah. Because as you know, those who come to this platform, you know how I feel about interracial relationships. You know how I feel about gay and lesbian stuff. Y'all know how I feel about that. That does not mean they are still our people and they deserve freedom, justice, and equality. They are the descendants of slaves, born in America, having dark skin, with African or Aboriginal ancestry or other. They deserve. If this country gave out reparations, this country would give reparations to everybody. They're not going to talk about, well, are you gay, are you this? They're not. Reparations go to all that qualify. And that's all I'm interested in. Now, once you become liberated, we can begin to iron out and work these other things out. You don't want to live by certain people, you don't have to. You go where you don't have to be around them. Believe me, they don't want to be around your happy ass either. So on that note, I'm gonna pass the mic to Talib if you want to say a few words before we split.
I just want to say, once again, piggybacking off what the brother just said, I mean, you know, hey, once we get our true liberation, after taking control of the state or a couple of these states, you know, like we talk about at this platform, then whoever you want to live around, you can live around them, and whoever you don't want to live around, then you ain't got to live around, because we got plenty of space to move out and about, you know?
Yes, sir.
We have that option. But right now, long as we up under this racism, brother, we got to work things out the best way we can till we get to that point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, You know, because all this other crap about well, brother, I don't want to deal with that brother because he a Christian or because he gay or because she lesbian or because he a Muslim or because he a Hebrew Israelite or because he a Nubian or because he a Kemetic or Egyptologist. I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna stay disunified and let these races do whatever they want to do to us. I mean, you know, I mean, man, come on. Cut it out.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes, sir.
God, you know?
Yeah.
Man, that's all I got, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get along with anybody. Hell,
Yeah.
I got along with people that was in the crazy house for 10 years. So you mean I can't get along with people that's supposed to be sane?
Right.
I was in the crazy house. I got along with people who was murderers, child molesters, rapists, drug dealers, all kinds of stuff. I got along with those people for 10 years. You mean
a lot of them cats in the conscious community been in the penitentiary. You mean tell me they you understand, asked them that when they was in the penitentiary that they didn't have to adjust to get along with who they be talking against, like the ones in the LGBT community. Putting them in the penitentiary, I'm pretty sure they had to learn how to get along with them in order to live with them.
Right.
In there, Christians, Muslims, and whatever else in the penitentiary, of course, you know, I'm pretty sure they had to adjust to getting along in order to live with them in peace, right? So, I mean, the same situation or the same principle apply to being out here. I mean, what's the difference?
Absolutely.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
Be real.
Right.
You know? I mean, man, we all up under the cloak of this racism, and they ain't gonna look at us no different.
That's right.
No, you know, no matter what walk of life you come from.
Yes, sir.
Rich or poor at that. They don't give a damn about you and your money. Ask Bill Cosby, ask O.J. Simpson.
Right.
You know. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, you know, and I mean, our people got to stop this silliness. Else we will be getting dumped off in mass graves like you be talking about, you know?
Right. Yeah, Chris said that he's a mixed person. I don't, if Chris said that he's a soul brother, that blood in him, I don't trip off, you know, we don't trip off of that here. I'm not gonna trip off of that.
No, we don't trip
I'm
off
happy
of
that matter of fact, you should be glad and happy that anybody want to be black. You got so many brothers and sisters trying not to be black, a soul brother and sister. They are bleaching their skin, they straightening out their hair, they cutting their lips, they doing everything not to be black. You should be for anybody. And you want to know something? We can always make white folks honorary soul brothers and sisters if they fit the criteria. If they willing to die for the cause, yeah, you honorary. And they die on the battlefield with us and give their blood and sacrifice for us, why they can't be an honorary? I'm not saying we're going to let them mate with the sisters and all. You got to find you a white soul sister to get with. But why they can't be down?
Right.
They willing to die, they willing to sacrifice for what's in the best interest of us. Why not?
Right, exactly.
And we'll kick your pro-black ass because our diversity will outride all that pro-black divided up garbage.
Right.
So I really don't chip off that kind of stuff. I really don't.
Right.
My concern.
So brother Chris, you are welcome.
Yeah.
To be on board this soul train, my brother. We ain't tripping it.
Absolutely. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that anybody that come here is here. we can get along with anybody. The number one priority should be liberating yourself and putting yourself in a better position in this mess. We should not be so damn selfish. Chris says thank you. You're welcome, Chris.
You're welcome also, brother. Yes, Chris, you're very welcome.
Yeah. That's the number one priority. These people are selfish about what I want. It's not about what you want. It's supposed to be about what the people want, what's in the best interest of the people. And what the number one priority should be, they need to be liberated from a damn racist. They need to be put in a better economic, a better position so they can have some damn power and some influence. So when we talk, people listen.
That's right. That's right.
Right now we talk, and people say, did them Negroes say something? Did they? No, I ain't hear nothing. They ain't say nothing. That's the position we are in right now. The hell with that. And that's all you're going to have listening to these old pseudo, fake-ass intelligent, pro-black, blackity-black, silly pieces of sewer rat trash. They don't have nothing going on. Nothing. So hopefully in 2020, I don't know. I truly believe that somewhere down the line, something is going to break. Only thing I got to do is hang. And the people that I need to get this train to really rolling, they're going to start coming. Some of you are already here, but we're going to need a little bit more power to get this train to going up this hill. This is a hard hill to climb.
Nobody said it was going to be easy,
No,
brother.
it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So on that note, got a full house. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Taalik, for joining me. Thank you, chat room. Thank you for the Facebook, for allowing me to use your platform as well as YouTube. Thank you so much. Without YouTube and Facebook, this would not be possible. I really appreciate it. It's an honor. And we can do better, and we're going to do better. 2020, if time remains, hopefully we can change this and turn this around. That's a big possibility. I hope that we have the time. I'm already 5,000.
Yes, sir.
I'm already 5,000 for myself, the Realist Temple. Oh, also, don't forget to support Brother Taalik. His YouTube channel is Eric Bell. Support our sister Noble Levine.
And our sister Rashida Strober.
Dark skin activist.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget Brother Gary Cool Cutter.
Yes, sir, bro.
On YouTube.
Cool Cutter. Is he in the comment section?
No, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I didn't see him. You know, he's out there on the road somewhere probably. Or he might still be enjoying Christmas drunk somewhere. You know how.
Well, that's our brother.
You know,
he gonna do him.
Yeah.
Right? That's our brother.
Yeah, you know, brother Gary, ain't no shame in his game. You know, he take a tweet. You know, he.
Hey, and brother, we can't do nothing but respect that, you know.
Right.
Hey, it is what it is, you know.
Right. Woo. So on that note, y'all have a good night, and we'll be back. Maybe we have a nice long talk New Year's Day or something. I don't know if things go right.
Right.
Have a good night. I'm Angel Snuff 7. This is the Realist Temple on Earth. For myself, Brother Taalik, we already 5,000. Until next time, love y'all. Peace, love, and soul.